I've always been a fan of the FNAF games. Since the original came out in 2014, I've always kept up with the lore and the story behind it up until this day. I've watched a lot of streamers, I've watched Game Theory and FNAF, so I've never actually played the original game. So I thought today I'd go back and play the original game for the first time and see what it's about. Everything you see here is recorded live at Twitch at platinum_473. I've compiled it down into one video and I hope you enjoy. Alright, so look, I'm a big fan of the lore of the games. I know pretty much everything there is to know about it, but I've never actually played it. Funny enough, I've played the second game, the third game, the fourth game. I've never played Sister Location. I've played Security Breach, but never the original. You know, the one that set it off, that started it all. It's weird not having, like, what's it called? The S button, you know, to actually deal with loads of stuff. Because usually, you know, if you're in Ultimate Custom Night, you can press A or D to close the doors. Can't do that here. Or S to open the camera.
They'll most likely see you as a metal endoskeleton.
Because isn't it things like the pages will change on some of these walls? That can be Golden Freddy. That reminds me.
Forcefully stuff you inside a Freddy Fazbear suit. Now that wouldn't be so bad if crossbeam.
I still think this is the scariest game. The other ones aren't too scary comparatively, apart from 4. 4 is pretty damn scary. And the nights in this are very long. It's better that the phone calls stop now. I mean, this game's iconic, you know. It doesn't get much more iconic than this. It's set the defining genre type of stuck in a room. Is it overused at the minute? Yeah, it is. But, you know, you can't beat the good old basics. When you go back to the original, you're hearing all the background noise. Simple things like dark, shadowy corners, the broken kitchen cam. These will change as well throughout the nights. You'll hear "It's me" and stuff. All of these things are what make this so iconic. It makes it, you know, a genre-defining game. It is very simple gameplay mechanics. A bit boring at times, I'm sure, like this, where you're just sitting here waiting. But once the later nights pick up, it gets pretty good. I mean, see, stuff like that, that is pretty cool. When it comes up with the "It's me," you know, thinking about the fact that it's, because we're playing as Michael in this game, I'm pretty sure. Michael Afton. And then, obviously, the "It's me" is referring to his brother, who, I think his name is Dave, it was confirmed, or it's speculated. There we go, Bonnie's finally moving. I'd like to play one of the remakes that, you know, fan remakes, where you see them move in real time, rather than the staticky motion like this. Because the game, it's not outdated, but it's old now. Yeah, watching them move would be cool, like in real time, like it was before. Anyway, he'll be going to supply closet. Yeah, where's Chica? You don't really have to worry too much about finding them. Like I said, genre defining. A bit slow in the early nights for sure. But that's just one of those things, you know, that you have to get through. Bonnie's still in the supply closet, and Chica is nowhere. There we go. They're not both gonna come at once, are they? No. Oh, he's gone. Fantastic. Yeah. I mean, I remember watching Markiplier do 420 mode back when this game would have originally released. You know, the first night's never usually too bad in any of these games. I wonder at what point I can just shut the doors and pray that I survive. But yeah, the sound design and everything. What's up, Bread Duck? Good to see you. Yeah, I mean, this is the first time playing the game, which is funny considering, like I said before, I've played 2, 3, 4, never Sister Location, Pizzeria Simulator, Ultimate Custom Night. Just seeing how this game has grown into the franchise that it is now. Thought it'd be good to come back to where it all started. You know, think of all the fan games that have come out of it. The Fanverse Initiative with Joy of Creation, which I'm really excited for it to come out. I played the demo of that recently as well. Oh, there you go. Night 1 done. It's always a bit of a slow start with these games. There's no mini games in this or anything in the first game, is there? Compared to the later games where you have like the FNAF 2 mini games at the end of each night, or the FNAF 3 mini games, sorry. And then Foxy will appear tonight, and he can appear. I don't know if you know this or anything, but you know Foxy can appear in night 1 as well if you don't open your cameras, which I always thought was a cool little thing. Oh, that's a new call. I played the VR games as well. You've played FNAF Security Breach 4, FNAF 1 and 2, and Help Wanted. Also seen both movies. I'm going to see the second movie tonight, actually. I've seen a couple of spoilers, like the... Oh shit, Foxy's already moving. Christ. I've seen... Oh, okay. I got distracted by Twitch Trap. No, I'm going to see the second movie tonight, so I am. Kind of curious to see how it goes. I've heard mixed things. You know, it's a good FNAF movie for FNAF fans, but overall as a movie it's not great. But again, if FNAF fans enjoy it, that's the main thing, isn't it? There's Foxy coming. Oh, there's Foxy gone. Took him a while. I don't know what the best routine is for, you know, checking doors and stuff, but you know, that's the whole point here, to learn. I'm curious to see how they do the marionette in it. Is it similar to Game Lore? Did they like keep it relatively similar, or is it completely different? Because I know they brought back Matthew Lillard's obviously in it for flashback scenes with Henry Elliott, his former Scream partner, which I also thought was a pretty cool thing. I wonder if there's any references in it that they do. You've played Help Wanted. Did you not play the second one? The second VR game? Because the second one I don't think was as good, but it was still, it was completely different from the first one, I thought. Like, it was a whole different style. It was more like, I mean, I don't know, what's the word? It was more lighthearted. I mean, it didn't have like Glitch Trap in it. Glitch Trap terrified me. One of the games that I know the entire timeline and lore because it's so original and interesting. Yeah, no, it is. Completely. I watched FNAF's full timeline, and it's interesting to see how this game has literally grown like exponentially over the years. I mean, this came out in 2014, did it not? It came out August 2014. So it is over 11 years old now, which is a crazy thing to think about, considering like I remember watching it when it all came out. MatPat retiring was definitely a hit. I don't think I've watched Game Theory since, to be honest. I kind of wish they like left William out of the storyline after Ultimate Custom Night and did something a bit more different. Fucking hell. Sorry. The volume on this game is so loud, man. I completely forgot. Like, because when you're watching someone else's stream, it is nowhere near as loud as when you're playing it. Chica's in the kitchen. Yeah, the FNAF timeline was pretty cool, with all the animations he did with it as well. Where's Foxy? He's about to go. But yeah, I'm gonna play, the next thing I want to play on this, I might go through all the FNAF games, but I want to do the Security Breach modded version where they have all of the where is it? They have all of the like cut content, so they do. They have it modded in, so like anything that was like partly made in the files or fully made but not in the game, they've added it in, and it can be a bit glitchy obviously because of the fact that it's Security Breach. It's going to be glitchy anyway, but it's something that I want to try. I think it'll be huge. Security Breach on its own is a big game. I need to watch Power. I've kind of been slacking, forgetting, even though it's only night 2. You still have to manage your power. I mean, this is the general strategy for the first game. I've heard that they jam-packed the movie with Easter eggs as well. Yeah, like it was fully animated the entire time. Yeah, that would be cool. I need to watch that then if that is the case. Did you see the guy? I can't even remember their name, but they did a... Oh, come on, Bonnie, leave. They did a full concept creation of the... Like a FNAF reimagined of the first and second game. All new lore and everything. I can't believe I'm gonna die on night 2 to power. I thought it was more lenient, so I did. Oh well. Let's see if it's... Oh, there we go. Nice. Great. I saved myself the embarrassment. I can't believe, like, I've never played this game. It's one of those ones that you just watch so much of it. You kind of forget that it's playable. The chick is already gone. Okay. Right, we'll enter the actual triangle. Autocorrect. The amount of times I've tried to say the F word or stuff, like typing to people on text, and it just comes up with duck instead. I mean, the only 2 cameras you need, I don't even think you need, the main strategy for the full game mode is don't look at anyone bar Foxy on the cameras, right? And then Freddy will get to the door anyway instantly on 420 mode, where it's not even, there's no point in even trying to, there's no point even trying to look at him to slow him down. He just moves so fast. William doesn't always come back, the desk fan does. It does. Is it in every game? Is it in FNAF 4? It's not in FNAF 4, is it? Is it on the dresser? Is there a purple fan? I can't remember. FNAF 4. Yeah, on the dresser, yeah. That's crazy. The desk fan is. And then, of course, it's a key feature in Ultimate Custom Night. It's like one of the main things to keep your heat down. My high score in Ultimate Custom Night, I think, is like 7,500 or something. I've never gone for the full 50-20 mode. That would break me. Oh, come on. Am I dead? No. No, come on. Oh, jeez, I am. How do you stop that from happening? What causes the door to jam? Like, I've seen that happen in gameplays, but I don't know about Secret of the Mimic. Oh, I played Secret of the Mimic recently. It must be in the main office, really, on the downstairs floor. That's where I think it would be. Yeah, it's bound to be somewhere, especially because it's open. It's free roam. Help 1 to 2, it's bound to be there. There's too many minigames for it not to be. Secret of the Mimic is a game staged before the rest of the timeline. That's really cool. Did you see as well that, you know, Edwin's house? Edwin's house is where you go, and it's on the hill, and people think that William bought that land, and then that is the FNAF 4 house on that hill, because that house gets burned down, William buys the land, so then he then rebuilds on top of that house, or not on top of the house, on top of the hill, which is then why, you know, it's on the hill, and Fall Fest happens there as well. Yeah, so because the idea is there's loads of emails in Secret of the Mimic that talk about William trying to buy out Edwin because his company's failing and everything. And of course Edwin does the big FNAF project, but right as he's about to complete it, William backs out of the deal, which then bankrupts Edwin. So the only way Edwin can get out of it is to fully sell to William. Then William buys the land. William buys the land up and then rebuilds his own house on top of that hill where Edwin's house was. And then also, because, like, have you seen Secret of the Mimic? You know the way there's the roller coaster, not roller coaster, but like there's the transportation system from the factory to underground his house, underneath the house. The idea is as well that I think sister location is under the main house, because all the infrastructure and all the main tunnels are already there in place. So it's easy enough for William to actually just build under that house, because the main infrastructure, the energy supply, it's all already installed. So that's the main idea, I think. And then, of course, like I said, Fall Fest. There's lots of emails in the game about Fall Fest happening. About Fall Fest happening there at the factory. You see Fall Fest in the VR game in the Curse of Dreadbear, and it's referred to a lot in the canon. So it all takes place in that location, really. I think that's the main general idea, anyway, that people are at the minute until like the next, you know, game comes out and confirms some of it. Like, crazy. Think about all the stuff that would have been here before. You know, all the things that people wouldn't have noticed, like 11 years ago. Like, It's Me, trying to figure out who that was, not knowing who he played as, not even knowing who William is in this game, actually. Purple guy. I can't even remember when William gets confirmed as William Afton. Like, where's the full name? Is it in one of the games? It must be. Worst part of Secret of the Mimic is when Jackie, mimic form, yeets the office bot like the poor guy was trying to take care of Mia. I know, that poor guy got bullied, man. That was the one nice animatronic in the game. In all the games, really. I mean, unless you believe the Foxy is a good guy theory. But yeah, he was the one nice guy and he got thrown through a brick wall. Also, how sturdy are those animatronics that they are strong enough to break through a brick wall, you know? Like, the sheer force that Jackie threw him at was able to destroy a fully, like, I mean, I guess it's a run-down building, but even then, a full brick wall. You know, those animatronics must be hefty. Oh, who's moving now? Is Bonnie finally leaving the stage, man? I'm doing a lot better for power, at least, this time. Trying to remember what Freddy's pathing is. I think he goes to the bathroom next, and then kitchen. He can't do anything from when he's in the kitchen. Hello, Chica. Are they both going to be here? No. Where's Bonnie? Jackie is creepy. The wind-up box for Jackie was... It scared me quite a bit. The scariest bit is still in all the games, to this day, I think, is Glitch Trap. Glitch Trap when he's waving at you in VR. Like, I played that game when I would have been, what, like 13, 14 maybe? That scared the ever-living out of me. Him standing there waving at you from a distance as he slowly gets closer. That stuff doesn't sit right. You know in FNAF 2, is Freddy gone there? He is. Is he in bathrooms? Oh shoot, hang on. Where? 2 seconds. I gotta... Oh no, Freddy's still there. It was just blocked by Chica. And then Chica's in kitchen. I feel like the security breach animatronics are the strongest because they're less clunky, and the last ending of the game, Freddy is sprinting full speed, dodging debris. I mean, you gotta keep in mind as well, they're more modern, aren't they? So they will be faster. Like, the technology from Security Breach. I mean, what year does it take place in? Does the Security Breach just take place in the year of, like, 2023 when it's... Was it released in 2023 or 2022 or something? 2034. Jeez, I was way off. I thought it was more modern than... like, not modern. More, relative to our time. He's in kitchen, right? Yeah, he makes a noise when he's in the kitchen. FNAF 3 is 2023. Oh yeah, Fazbear Frights, of course. It takes place after it burns down. Is it... FNAF 3 is the original... It's a FNAF 1 pizzeria is FNAF 3, I want to say? Or is it FNAF 2? FNAF 3's location is whatever one the FNAF 2 minigames take place in, because obviously William gets locked behind the secret room.
Hey, wow, day 4. I knew you could do it. Hey, listen.
Oh Christ, I forgot they could do that. Stare at the camera, dude. Power management is definitely the hardest in this game compared to any other game. The time needed to complete each night in this game is way longer than the future games, I'm pretty sure. It's like, is it over 6 minutes per night? Or is it just 6 minutes? A minute per hour? I don't know how well this is gonna go. Oh, what? Come on! Why, man? Why? Alright, fine. Yeah. Why does the door get stuck? Yeah, GG. Why does the door get stuck, though? Is that literally pot luck? Is there something that I did wrong there? Because I flashed the light and immediately Chica was there and I was going to close it. I was going insane as how badass Henry was in the FNAF 6 ending. Oh my days. That speech, the amount of times that I still see people talking about that speech and is so justified because of how insane that was. But that's why I don't think they should have brought William back. Like, I love Glitch Trap and stuff. Burn Trap I hate with a passion. But the FNAF 6 ending was such a perfect ending for that storyline in particular. You know, the idea of Henry condemning William to death for killing his daughter. That there was the perfect ending for William Afton's storyline. Without a doubt in my mind. I don't think it could have been any better. The deepest pits of hell will open for you. Yeah, and then it goes on to say, like, so don't keep the devil waiting, old friend. Which is such a cool line. For a man who's about to be burnt alive as well. He literally set himself on fire just to kill William. Him and Michael, they, like, literally burnt themselves alive just to condemn William to damnation. And then, of course, the thing is, Cassidy then keeps him locked in a purgatory state, right? In Ultimate Custom Night. That's the whole deal with that. The whole thing with Burn Trap is, I don't think that ending's canon. It's not. The Princess Quest ending's canon in Security Breach, isn't it? I don't think Scott... There was a lot of miscommunication between Scott and the Steel World dev team about what he wanted Burn Trap to be. His whole thing was he wanted Burn Trap to be a cameo. He never even intended for it to be a boss. But he wanted it to be a cameo that you could see in the distance. But the issue is, he's so safe and cautious with the lore of the game, like not letting anything spill out, that he kept too much from Steelwool. So they kind of got, you know, he was sort of not feeling in direction, but he was being too cautious of what to share with his own development team. So they kind of they didn't really know what to do with response to Burn Trap, because they weren't sure where Scott wanted the lore to go. So they ended up making a boss fight, which Scott didn't want in the end, but because he didn't actually direct them really in any way, that kind of fell through, so it did. And that's why you have the boss in Security Breach, and that's why they had to, like, debunk it in the Ruin DLC. Debunks it, I think. It's just a shame, because Scott is so careful with the lore, which rightly so, like, with the amount the FNAF community digs into things. He's got to be careful, but it's a shame he kept it from his own dev team. It might be a good thing that the movies aren't canon. I'm scared to see how the second one goes tonight. Because like I said, I'm seeing it tonight. So I don't know if it's going to be good or bad. You said you liked it. I'm a big movie fan in the sense that I like analyzing movies and critiquing them. So I'm hoping that it's good. Has Freddy already moved, man? Really? I've heard they've packed loads of game references in there. The issue is with the movies, though, is I don't know how well they are at integrating newcomers to the series. You know? Because it's very hard at this stage in FNAF for new people to get into the series, because there is so much lore to catch up on. It's really helpful with the fact that they've done it with FNAF's timeline. It simplifies so much down. It helps so much, especially if you're a newcomer. Like, even for me, like, I've been following the lore since 2014, 2015. figuring out what everything means on your own is nearly impossible these days, especially if you're starting out from the beginning by yourself, you know, with no help. I did not mean to open the camera. Thank goodness there was no one at the doors. It's weird that the animatronics leave the pizzeria in the movies. That, even in the trailer I saw that and I thought, really? That's what they're doing with this? Because I didn't think that would be... I'm gonna die here. I'm gonna have to let power run out and just pray. As long as I don't open my camera, she can't get me, right? I don't think I make it with this. It's just turned 5 AM. That's unfortunate. The power will go off in the next second. The last percent. Oh. Oh, come on, man. Oh, I was seeing if the power would go. Oh. This is only night 4, man. Every other game I think is easier than this so far that I've played. But yeah, the fact they leave the pizzeria in the movies. I mean, is there any reason why they... Yeah, jump scare. Second lamest jump scare in all of FNAF. Yeah. I mean, it gave way to the theory that Foxy is a good guy. If you guys remember that theory. That was a classic, so it was. Back when the first game was out, because he doesn't indirectly attack you. The whole thing is he comes into your office and you get so scared by it that you die of a heart attack. Which I thought was always, like, it was awesome. And then they kind of got rid of that in the second game when he lunges, like, full force at you and does the most aggressive kill he can. Do you know what I really wanted? I really wanted the FNAF movie to be... Yeah, Mango. I really wanted the FNAF movie to be an 18. Or an R-rated if you're in America. Like, pure gore. Like, one of the coolest kills in the first movie is when the girl gets bit in half. Think of Joy of Creation. That is an incredible fan game. And it is also one of the scariest Five Nights at Freddy's games out there. Which I think it blew up so much because of the fact that it is so... It's disturbing. It's gruesome comparatively to the main game. The fan games are terrifying. They are. Juniors. I never played Juniors either, you know. But I've heard it's meant to be really good. But also terrifying. Juniors, the whole concept of that is like, it's possession of the animatronics. There's a ghost or something that's possessing them. Ugh. Alright, mate. Can I open this door yet? Bonnie, come on. Go away, please. Please, man. Why are you there still? How long do they stay sometimes? Can they just stay for as long as they want? Is there no, like, cap for it? Oh, come on. Dude! Leave! Please. Please, man. Why are you still there? Come on. Bonnie. Bonnie, please, mate, do me a favor and leave. Oh my god. How? How, dude? How is he still there? Are you serious? Oh my god, finally. Chica, please. Okay. Oh my days. Right, I need to go on pure power strike now. FNAF Juniors, the animatronics aren't metal. They're like the Secret of the Mimic ones, but more creepy. Yeah, they're like mascots, aren't they? That's the whole thing. Which is insanely terrifying. On its own. The puppet, though, the puppet is still a weird one. Like, it's not metallic either. It's like the puppet in the games, but it's really creepy in that game. Come on, dude. Oh, Bonnie, not you again, mate. Okay, that's fine. I can get Foxy to trigger as well. And then that saves 2 birds, 1 stone. Provided Bonnie leaves pretty quickly. Freddy's in the kitchen. I don't know where Chica is. She's not here, though, which is what matters. Is Bonnie going to do this again, man? Is Bonnie actually going to do this? Foxy not back? I watched him hit the door, did I not? There you go. Did he go twice in that time? Okay, come on. Right, stop. Okay, 5 a.m. I'm gonna have to do the same thing as before. And leave it. And pray that it works. Foxy just came. There's no way he comes again in the next couple of seconds, right? Please. Okay. I don't think I've got it close enough to 6 a.m. Okay, take your time. This is a long... Okay. I don't think I've got this, man. It's too close. See, Bonnie! Bonnie stayed at that door. Insane. You know? This is a long wind-up. Come on, please, hit 6 a.m. Please! Oh, Christ. Okay. That was a long wind-up as well. Man, Bonnie stayed at that door for so long. Have you seen the remake of FNAF 4 where instead of metal, they have human teeth and flesh? I haven't. Is that like the twisted ones? You know, like the twisted animatronics? Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about now. I have seen those before. There's like a wee animation with them, isn't there, that you can see? That is, they are really, really weird. They're like smooth. It's weird. They're like made out of clay, it looks like. Or something. Yeah, the scariest design. Most people say FNAF 4. I'd say FNAF 4 would be the creepiest. The idea of the sister location animatronics is horrific to me. The sister location animatronics are without a doubt the creepiest in my mind. You know, the fact that they can like the twisted ones are a good shout. If we got a Twisted Ones official FNAF game, that would be pretty cool. But the issue is, I feel like FNAF is moving away from horror now. It's turning more like lighthearted. Like Security Breach was not remotely scary in any aspect. You know? The sister location animatronics to me, Ennard never scared me. It's Baby. The idea that Baby has a contraption inside of her to literally grab you and bring you inside of her endoskeleton. That's one of the creepiest aspects of FNAF in general. And the fact you can find those blueprints in FNAF 6 as well. If you know what the sister location can do, then it's terrifying. Yeah, exactly. The animatronics themselves. And like one of the most disturbing scenes, and probably the most like but the base animatronics aren't scary. Yeah, no, I agree with you on that. The look of them is very kid friendly, which is what they should be, considering like it is a restaurant made for kids. And yeah, they have a hidden design purpose to kill you, which is pretty insane. One of the most disturbing things that happens in any of the games, right? And also happen like the most creepiest thing that happens in any of the games is when you go in on night 4 or 5 to not even the scoop. No, that's not what I was gonna say. The scoop is terrifying when you see Ennard in the mirror, but I was thinking of whenever you go in on night 4 or 5, I can't remember what it is, and you hit the lights on the stage to see if Belore and Funtime Foxy are there, and you see the silhouettes of the two engineers hanging. That's pretty creepy. Because you know they're there, and then you have to crawl through one of the stadiums knowing that they're there. And it's just two corpses that are there. That was really... Like, that's like... it's not jump scare horror, it's more psychological, which I think is more scary than something like this where jump scares... Like, I've screamed at this so far maybe once or twice. You know, at someone appearing at the door. Or getting jump scared. But the idea of, like, atmospheric horror, which this game does. This game was really good for atmospheric horror. But still, its focus is on jump scares. But this is why I'd like a proper remake of the first game with new mechanics, more horror elements, more, like, build-up. compared to just jump scare horror. And I know FNAF Plus was in the works, but it got cancelled. The developer, I can't remember what happened. The developer said he didn't like Ruin. I think that was what it was, right? Stop me if I'm wrong, but the developer of the FNAF Plus, he cancelled the entire project because he made comments on Ruin that other people didn't agree with. He said it was bad DLC. Other people didn't agree with him, and he got a lot of hate for him, so he pulled the plug on FNAF Plus, which is terrifying. It's really sad. Not terrifying. It's sad, because that was going to be a great addition to the universe, I think. I haven't seen anyone yet, by the way. Like, this is insane. Like, we're at 4 AM, and not one person has appeared, and my power management is way better. So yeah, staying on FoxyCam is definitely the play, compared to trying to do it otherwise. I don't know why it's so slow on this night. It's 5 AM. I mean, I could probably close both the doors and just call it quits, right? I'm not going to, but oh, there you go, Foxy's appearing. Joy of Creation is by far my favorite FNAF fan game. I haven't played the original Pop Goes, which I'm tempted to do because the creator of that is part of the Fanverse initiative. So he'll be coming out with a new one as well, won't he? No one's here. It's really off-putting. Did Freddy move? Freddy hasn't moved at all. What has happened? I hit new game. Oh, man. Oh, man. God damn it. Alright, well, I can do this then. It's night 1, man. I was wondering why it was going so quickly. Dude. Oh, did I hit new game by mistake? I must have hit a new game. No, man. I noticed that, but I thought you did that on purpose. No, I didn't. I completely forgot. I thought I hit continue. Oh, Christ. What have I done? I've closed down FNAF. Oh no, it's fine. Okay. Okay, we're safe. It's still here, night 4. I thought that was... Okay, can you see the stream? Is it up, the game? Oh, it is. Okay. Yeah, okay, cool. I was like, I thought that... I had no idea that I hit new game. I don't know if closing the game there actually helped me. Okay, right, let's try the strategy on this night and see. Man. Okay. Right, here we go. Let's do this one last time. Night 4. I was like, this is going really well. I haven't seen a single animatronic yet, and my power's great. It's all going handy dandy. Oh man, dude. I thought I was cooking, you know? I was like, dang, 50% power at 5 AM? Doesn't get better than that. What is the FNAF 3 pizzeria? Is it the FNAF 1 pizzeria or the FNAF 2 pizzeria? It's FNAF 2, I think. That's what I was thinking. But I wasn't sure. Alright, door, check, door. That's the strategy. I think, anyway. Have you guys seen FNAF Real Time as well? That is something that I will not do. 6 hours in this office, and if you die once, you're dead. No. That would be horrific. Foxy's already peeking out the wee... Oh, man. Okay, 2 AM with 70% power. That's good. I know you can cheese it as well, right? If you put on a low FPS, it cheeses the entire thing. 3 AM with over 50% power. That's good. That's not good, though. Right, Fox is about to run. Oh, man. I don't know what the strategy is for... I've just opened my camera whenever that door is open. I think it's like that, but I need to check for Chica before I open the door. Dawko has been a pillar, like a pillar of like continuous content for FNAF. Even when there's no games out, somehow he always finds something FNAF related to talk about. Which is an insane skill to be able to do that. Okay, that might be the strategy. Door, camera light door. I need to stop opening that door before I check. Okay, Bonnie's gone. This is looking like the run. 30% power left. I'm not gonna jinx it because I don't want to accidentally like let Freddy get in if he's out there. But it's seeming good. 25%, a quarter of the way. We're 2/3 through and we have a quarter of power left. So if my Maz is maving, that's not bad. Foxy's still there. Okay, Freddy's definitely here now. Without a doubt. Okay, alright, let's go. So close. Yeah, we did it. We did it, man. Night 4 done. Okay. So the issue is now, we were struggling on that. Night 5 is going to be more power usage and yeah, more power usage and more aggressive animatronics. I don't know why I'm checking that already. It'll not be here. Okay. For the rest of the stream, I struggled to complete Night 5. The stream went on for another hour pretty much. You can check out the full thing at my VODS channel as well. But I came back the next day after doing some research to try it. But what you're seeing now is the amalgamation of the endless jump scares and me hitting my head against the wall trying to complete Night 5. I don't know, I'll see if I can do Night 5, 6, and then obviously we'll try the 420 mode. I don't know how well that'll work, but we'll try it. Chica's already moving. I'm trying to think of what strategy to do, because it was the other day that I did this. I went to see the movie last night. It was interesting to say the least, you know. Not what I was expecting. Was it scarier than the first? I'd say it was scarier than the first, but I don't know if it was as well written, if that makes sense. The first one was written better than the second one, but the second one was scarier. So at least we know that Freddy's in the kitchen when he does the music box. That's the one saving grace about all of this. But I don't know what the best strategy is still in order to get through the night. Because he's already moved again. So he's going to be near my door soon. Right. Okay. Alright, come on. Night 5. We got this. So I got this to do, Night 6, and then what's it called? 420 mode. I saw a strategy which was try and flick the camera and you can camera stall, I think it's called, right? Where you keep Freddy on the camera and you flick enough so that Foxy doesn't move until later in the night. So you don't check Pirate's Cove, you just check main stage as much as possible and then keep an eye on Bonnie and Chica. And this hopefully is the right way, because here's the thing with this game is it's not a big strategy game. It's just keep going until, you know, once you find a method that works, that's it, you stick to it. See, Foxy's still not out yet. So that's what I mean when I say, like, if, you know, we're camera stalling, right? So it works enough that he doesn't actually appear out of the camera. It makes for very boring gameplay, though. That's the only issue with it. Now is the extent of the gameplay for the later nights. You find a routine and you sort of stick to it, and you got to find what works best for you. There tends to be a general strategy that's the most effective, like this where I'm camera stalling, and it's just doing this for the rest of the night until the end of Night 5. Should end right about now, please. Okay, well that's bad. Okay, there we go. So yeah, 1%. Oh, 6 a.m. man. There we go. In the end, Mike Schmidt, aka Michael Afton. Good job, sports. See you next week. Valued employee. Okay, and then I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there you go. 6th night. So the 6th night, it works. We get fired after this, do we? Is this for bad odor? I can't remember. I don't know if this will work this time. We only ended on 1% power last time. So I don't know if it'll work. Sometimes the lights are a bit hard to click. I don't know if that's just me or anyone else. Oh, flip. What's that? Okay, just them moving. So that's okay. Just camera stall as best as possible. And hope that they don't arrive. The longer it is till they arrive, the better. Obviously, you're saving more power before closing the door like that. And then they're gone, which is nice. So they actually stay for quite a short amount of time. Well, they did there anyway. I don't know if it'll stay like that forever. Don't waste the power. And then this is still RNG based, you know. There is a chance that the game could just say, actually we're going to throw more of them at your way than you're expected to be able to deal with the power you have. What about you? Foxy's still hidden away. I really don't even need to check Pirate's Cove. There's no point. It'll use more power. I mean, it's not the most riveting gameplay if you are watching. But it's definitely interesting to try and play. Okay, no, this is where the issues start coming because they're appearing a lot. And I don't know if Bonnie will refuse to go now. No, he left. Fantastic. They stay a lot longer in the other nights, unless it's based on how much you flip your camera as well. Again, Ultimate Custom Night's a lot easier because of the fact that I could use like A and D for the doors. The PlayStation version of this is actually easier because you use buttons for the doors and stuff. So it's actually more effective, if that makes sense. Foxy is still just behind that curtain, which is good. I'm just doing it as little as possible, like just to see if I can see Freddy. And if I can see Freddy, then I know I'm okay. Hoping that will be okay. You know what, I'm gonna check. He's fine. Alright, Foxy's definitely good for the night. Freddy is still there. Bonnie is gone. Chica's here, but that's okay. There we go. Alright. Awesome. Night 6 done. And now we are on to the final challenge. After completing night 6 on my first attempt, I was pretty confident going into 420 mode. We took a brief glance at the Golden Freddy Easter egg when you put 1987 into the difficulty settings. I thought it would be the same tactic that I was using for night 5 and 6 that would work for 420 mode, where you camera stall, keep Freddy on the stage, and Foxy doesn't appear. I was wrong. 20. Okay. And we're in. Moment of truth, I guess. I don't know if that counts as opening the camera or not. Freddy's already moved. Twice. 3 times. 4 times. 5 times. Okay. I'm pretty sure I'm dead, right? Okay, wow. That is a whole different kettle of fish. Let me try it again. I'll try camera stalling one more time. No, he's gone. Yeah. Where Foxy is? He moved? I mean, camera stalling seems to work for Foxy. Okay, what if I door, camera, light? Nope. Hang on. And you make sure that door's closed every time I camera flip. If I do like this here, this here, this here, this here, this here, this here, no. This here, this here. Door, camera, check. But then, do I just keep... I can't just keep that door closed. You know? That's not gonna work. This here. Or I do this here, this here, this here. This here. This here, this here, this here, this here. No, I'm dead, because I opened that door. That's it, I'm dead. Am I not? Yeah, no I am. Oh man. Okay. Like that. Then maybe like that? I'm already dead. But then what about Chica? It's an awkward one, you know? I think I'm already dead. I think yeah. Okay. After barely making it about 30 seconds, realistically not even, into each night, I decided to call it quits for today. I haven't gone back to it since, but so far I've started playing the new Cut Content Restored Security Breach mod, which I'm streaming over at Twitch at the minute. Maybe I'll come back to 420 mode in the future. I suppose it depends how well this video does. Five Nights at Freddy's, the original game, it's not popular anymore on YouTube, but it's definitely one of my... Five Nights at Freddy's is one of my all-time favorite franchises, so I wanted to do that and do something that I really wanted to enjoy and be passionate about, which I hope you can tell in this video with the amount of lore I've talked about. So one day I'll come back to it, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video anyway. If you did, subscribe. If you didn't, don't. I'm streaming over at Twitch at platinum_473, like I said at the beginning, and then there's also my VODS channel. All the stuff's in the description. It's not links, but it tells you the names of them. I just wanted to say thank you guys for taking the time out of your day to watch this video, and I'll see you in the next one.